Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you're so very welcome indeed. Let us talk about fashion. I've worn this dress before. It's a dress by H&M, of which I live and I love. And it's just simple. It's gorgeous. It's flirty. I just love it. I love it. I love it. And then that is, my darling, the back. Can you see? That's the back. And that's it. You got to wear the right bra. It's coming, I know. Sometimes I regret. I say to myself, you should never have said anything. Just kept quiet and gone on with it. Darlings, perfection is key. That's all I can tell you. Moving along, I am so happy to be talking about fashion. Fashion, 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 my darlings. Fashion. And I have to give homage to Cher. I grew up watching Cher. And she wore the most fabulous Bob Mackie dresses that I still try to emulate 100%. Anyway, Cher was being inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame over the weekend, and we had none other than Zendaya giving us none other than Bob Mackie, a dress that Cher once wore back in the day. Perfection. It couldn't be anybody other than Zendaya, because Zendaya has that slight body, beautiful, toned gorgeousness, and she paid tribute, as she should, to fabulous Cher. Cher, congratulations, you looked absolutely fabulous, 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 fabulous. Anyway, why are we here? We are here, my darling, for the Academy Museum Gala. Yes, we are. And we have some outfits here that I lived and loved, and some outfits that I did not live and love. We are going to start with a bang, shebang bang, and that is none other than Kim Kardashian in Terry Mugler, and that was spring summer 1998 for the 2024 Academy Museum Gala. Let me start by saying this. That necklace is flawless. I live for that necklace. That necklace was absolutely beautiful. I love the Jessica Rabbit hair, how it just cascaded in these beautiful waves to the side. The blusher, for whatever reason, looked ashy. It just looked really ashy to me. I love the outfit on her. I did. I just think that she's just too short. This was built for a taller girl, and that was what gave it all the fabuloso, because of the legs, and it didn't give off that vibe on her. Having said that, Kim looked beautiful. I loved the outfit and I thought it was gorgeous. The thing was that we were spoiled because we have seen what it looked on the original in 1990, in the 90s. And so it fell a little bit short. But she looked glamorous. She gave me the Jessica Rabbit of the modern day. The waistline is to die for. I would wear this outfit 100% with some opaque tights. Yes, I would. I lived for it. I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous in every way, shape, and form. Then we had Davina Joy. Davina Joy wore custom Louis Vuitton. Davina Joy, darling, you have come into yourself in a way that I am so happy. I live for you because you've given my plus size women options. Shake it, baby. Give it to us. Be stylish. Be forward thinking, because it's never the size. Never, never, never the size. There are options out there, and your stylist is doing a phenomenal job. I lived for the hair. I lived for the makeup. This was beautiful. This was strong. It was powerful. I was shocked, actually. I was like, Davina Joy. Because I was like, who is this? Is she new? Is she new? Beautiful. That's all I can say. Satin, mama. Satin. I liked it a lot. another woman that I want this dress, or I am going to just hold this dress as a replica because I need and want it in the worst way. It was Gabrielle Union, and she was wearing Elisa Gonzalez. Flawless, flawless. The only thing that I can say is the face is changing. The face keeps on changing. I don't know what. You know what I do think I know what it is that string facelift. And it doesn't look, no, it's changing you. I don't want it to change you. But this dress, this black and deep purple, wow, I lived for it. I did not even see hubby by your side. That was how intense it was. Dwayne Wade. And Dwayne Wade, I think, was wearing also, they were both wearing Elisa Gonzalez, as a matter of fact. It was yummy to me. It was what? It was yummy to me. It was just distracting because of that very sharp string facelift. It's got to go, mama. Tell them to unstring it and let your face fall. We'll figure out what else we can do. Okay. Then we had our Coleman Domingo in Valentino. Coleman. I live for you. I do live for you. And it's the confidence. It's the confidence that you are enjoying fashion, that you are enjoying style, that you tap into your feminine side and you bounce right back into your masculinity. It's giving me fabulous, darling, and it is giving me, which I'm so happy, Andrea Leon Talley. You're giving me Tally when he was skinny. May he so rest in peace. I lived for it. It was giving me let's have drinks, cognacs, and I do not drink at home. I loved the gloves. I loved the jewelry. I loved the pussycat again. It was giving me Karl Lagerfeld, and I loved the red pants. You were giving me Karl Lagerfeld. You were giving me Andrea Leon Talley, and you were giving me Playboy Mansion, of which I attended. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. That's all I'll say. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I like it. I think you're a handsome man. You're a wonderful man, and you enjoy fashion. Thank you for blessing us with your creativity and your approach to fashion. Very open-minded. Yeah, I can rock it. Yeah, I can rock it. We had Quenita Bronson, and Quenita Bronson wore Carolina Herrera. Quenita is a beautiful girl, and I love her short hair as I do mine. I think what I love most about Quenita are those big, beautiful almond-shaped eyes. Beautiful complexion. The makeup was flawless. I would have lived and loved if she wore maybe little dangly earrings. I'm under the impression that Quenita is petite, and so I would have preferred if she wore the dress the way the model wore it, because it was just too much black and white. It was too much houndstooth. It looked ordinary, whereas it's not ordinary at all. Because she's petite, the little dress would have looked flawless, and she could have worn black opaque tights with black heels or just clear heels and given me petite queen, and I would have loved it. We also had our wonderful Laura Harrier, and she wore Ludwig de Saint Serene. Beautiful girl. The simplicity was nice. It was giving me Azadina Laya. And I would have preferred it if it was strapless. Just give it to me strapless. Give it to me strapless. It would have given me a stronger hold, because it was giving me loose bondage. And it was hardware. And she was wonderfully dressed. I think that the hardware crossed over for me when it was trying to become feminine. Give it to me bold. Give it to me bold. Give it to me unapologetic. I did not need the straps. Just give it to me strapless. And I would have loved maybe the hair pulled back, but hair. Or give me hair. You know. I just felt that you could have given me a little something. Just a little something. Just a little something. We had Ayo Edebiri, and she was wearing Tom Brown. Sometimes it's important for hair and makeup to meet with wardrobe and accessories. I mean the teams. Because then we can understand what we're working with. It's ironic because it's giving me a very loose structure of what Kim Kardashian wore. Yeah? I don't understand the bottom part of the dress. And I would have still kind of sort of accepted it if the hair was pulled back and they sorted out her bust. And it's just not giving me a whole lot of anything else. I would have loved the legs to be made up. Yep. Give me the glow. Give me the bronzer. Let everything be copacetic. I don't see any accessories. It's not giving. It's just not giving. Beautiful girl. Beautiful makeup. I really loved it. I live for the hair. So the dress would just have had to go. The dress would have had to go. That's all I can say. I don't know. I don't know what else I can tell you, my darlings. I just don't know what else I can tell you. But that's how I see it. We had Kylie Jenner. She wore Terry Mugler. And the boobs just looked very fake, very big. And they didn't align. Did I care for the dress? No. No. She's got a beautiful face, and the face looked as big as the breast. It didn't give me anything at all. The dress it didn't work for her. It just didn't. We have her sister here, Kendall Jenner, wearing Schipperali. I loved the dress. I loved the dress on her. I just did not like the blonde. It just did not. She's a beautiful girl, beautiful body. She's a model. She's tall. She's got a fantastic figure. But the blonde was like yellow, burnty kind of blonde. It didn't work. It was off. And that was unfortunate. Zoe Salander, and she was in Harris Reed. Okay, positives. The hair was lovely. The hair was gorgeous. And the makeup was odd because it looked as if it wasn't finished. There's nothing wrong with doing like a little liner just to bring structure. The lip was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I loved her nails and I loved the jewelry. The dress was actually nice if it did not have the centerpiece in it. It completely threw it off. It looked like something she was holding or she was going to wrap around or, give it to one shoulder. I wasn't understanding. It wasn't her best. Do I live for Zoe? I love Zoe. I live for her. But it didn't give me everything that I was looking for. It didn't. And I wish that it did. I loved the hair. I loved the red lip. And I just had no choice but to stop there. Kia Gerber, and she wore vintage Givenchy, and I thought it was everything. I loved the beads, I loved the sheerness, loved the black glitter. It was black on top of black, and it was age appropriate. I think that's what I want to say. It was age appropriate and it worked. Selena Gomez, and she was in Alaya. Mama Sita, go right ahead with this indigo blue with black leather cup. It has to be one of the best I've seen her in a while. I love the cuff, I love the hair, I love the makeup. She didn't need a necklace because the waistline, the color of this dress and the leather did everything. We had Kirsten Dust, and she was in Gucci. Beautiful. 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 You know I live for a keep. And this was gorgeous in every way, shape and form. I only wish that she had pulled the hair back so that we could really see the face, because she had a lovely chocolate smoky eye, and I lived for it. I did live for it. It was yummy, 110%. Then we had Jessica Biel, and she was in Balmain. I liked the dress. The dress was nice. Again, that one shoulder was yummy. It was just the hair and the makeup. The hair looked ashy, and in a kind of like straw barn ashy. I would have lived for it if she really just gave me a strong grey. If she did a grey, I would have lived for it. Then we have Ava DuVernay, and she was wearing Louis Vuitton. It was strong. It is powerful. The color was fire. The color was fire. I love the way she put her hair up, the earrings, confidence personified. Everything about this gave me life. She had a strong shoulder, which also accentuated the waist, gave me a little hip. Girlfriend was ready. I love the way that the sleeves were uneven, almost like a chandelier. She looked like a Roman goddess. That was what she was giving me. She gave me a Roman goddess. Demi Moore. And Demi Moore, my darling, she was wearing Prada, and she's living and loving her 60s. The dress was nice, and I saw what they were trying to do, and I've seen this kind of dress before. It's just that it looked as if it was scrunched and it wasn't placed properly, and so the dress looked as if it had shifted while she was on the other side, as a mistake, not deliberately, but as a mistake. So you kept on looking at the dress and saying, why don't you shift the dress? It wasn't my favorite. It wasn't my favorite. It was not what? It was not Mama's favorite. Cheryl Lee Ralph. Snatched for the gods. I lived and I loved it. The gown was by Sophie Couture. This is the best I have ever seen Cheryl Lee Ralph. It's the best. It just makes me so excited to get older, because you have women like this that says age is nothing but a number. As a matter of fact, guess what? The payoff is confidence, and you gave it to me in droves. I lived and loved. Cynthia Aro wore a mint green bejeweled Louis Vuitton dress. Look at the arms. Look at the smile. Beautiful. Again, this has to be the best I've ever seen her. Forgive me. Please do forgive me. I cannot stand the nails. As much as I love the dress, I despise the nails. Awful. Just awful. Just awful. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm almost in tears. And then, my darlings, one of my all-time favorites. I could not get enough of her. The exquisite Elisa Gonzalez. Elisa Gonzalez wore a scoop drop bag, satin cream dress, and it just screamed the raving 20s. It was absolutely gorgeous. And she wore Nina Ricci. perfection. I love the gathering at the bottom. I absolutely loved it. I think she's a beautiful girl. Love it. And that is it, my darlings. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, to hit the notification button, and I will see you I'll see you sooner than later. All of my love.